Hello, everybody. Welcome back for part 2 of Tales of Exandria, session 11. Before we jump into the action, as per usual, quick spiel of everything that's happening. You should be following me on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube, all of those fun things. If you would like to join our living universe and our games, please consider joining our Patreon. Or even if you just want to support what we're doing and help the community grow so we can have more DMs come in running more of these games instead of just having me running all 7 of them currently. That would be a tremendous thing and a phenomenal thing to experience as well. You know, guys, I have a group of veteran players in my Saturday bi-weekly game. It's off stream. I have a group of veteran players, and for people who've been playing since AD&D, none of them have experienced a living world before. Just put that out there. Anyways, we have Kuma and we have Willie. The two of you step into... Oh, sorry, wrong music. Step into the shop yet again. You look around and the lights are out. The bookshelves are lined with the items in the same manner, and once again, you do not see the proprietor immediately. Kuma. You look around, or sorry, you see around, and there are imps on top of the bookshelves. One of them looking down at you and nods over towards the back room.
I'll head that way.
I guess I'm just following Kuma.
The imp, which is still invisible, looks over at him, or looks at Willie, and shakes his head no.
Wait here, Willie, will you? You're muted.
Okay, Willie's just gonna look around and touch things.
Thank you.
Roll a D100.
Okay.
God damn it. There are cursed objects in this store.
So it's not letting me open chat for some reason. I'm gonna try to switch tabs, switch back. No. Open in new tab. Let's do that. Why isn't this working?
I don't know. Internet issues?
I think so.
Roll 20 issues?
I just reloaded the whole thing. /RD100. A 12. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Not quite low enough, though. There's not that much cursed shit in here. Fuck. So anyways, Kuma, you walk over to the back door. It opens up. To Willie's surprise, automatically. To you, it's an imp that moves the door open.
Yep.
As soon as you go in, the imp closes the door, and you see sitting in a high chair, positioned in front of that nice round table, is an imp with a bow tie and a monocle, currently counting coins. It looks up at you, removes a cigar from its mouth, and puts it down inside of an ashtray. Hey, how's it going?
It's going well.
Good, good. The boss lady had to step out, so I'm in charge right now. You need anything?
Fulfilling my end of a bargain with her.
And which bargain would that be? I'm looking through...
Yeti blood, Yeti canines, Yeti eyes.
And she is going to fulfill you with a what?
Pair of bugs.
He looks around the room, heads over towards a bookshelf, pulls out a tome, and starts flipping through it really quickly. Yup. Okay, she is currently in contact with somebody to get a pair of them. And
Very
she
well.
will have it, well, when she gets back.
An estimate on that time?
What?
When is she expected back?
I don't know. He closes the tome and puts it back on the shelf. She'll be back, though. Just leave your bits over in the corner.
Right.
She'll fulfill her end, no matter
Right, 'cause
what.
I may be heading to a different location in a day or two. So,
Well, more than likely, she'll be able to fulfill her end of the bargain.
very well. And I'll go place down the 10 gallons of Yeti blood,
Yep.
the 6 eyes, and the canines.
Yep. I'm assuming just because you probably provided like 11 gallons, 12 gallons. Just, there's extra.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes over and goes, all right. He opens up the containers. Ooh, they stink. Okay. Closes them. Well, pleasure doing business with you, friend.
Indeed.
Cigar. He holds up the box.
Sure.
Phenomenal. Pluck a cigar. He snaps his finger. Tiny flame lights it.
Smoke it. Reminds me a bit of home in a way.
Yeah, good on you, buddy. That's why I smoke them too. Things around here just aren't hot enough. But hey,
Right?
a job's a job. Take care of yourself, all right? And tell your curious friend not to touch that monkey paw he's about to touch.
I'll do so.
Like now.
Willie, don't touch it.
You were about to touch a monkey paw and go, oh. What the fuck?
Was he about to like touch it and be like, man, I wish I could have, and then just suddenly one of the fingers curls in?
You open the door and Willie currently has the monkey paw in his mouth.
Don't. Willie.
Look tasty.
No.
It isn't.
Like was rumbling. But only.
I hand you more jerky.
Okay. That was gonna go down a dark path.
This one's bare.
Ooh. Very good.
Ah. All right. Let's
Willie,
go find.
with your passive, he's now smoking a cigar.
Oh wow. My mom always told me not to do that.
Hey, you only live once. Well, unless you don't.
What? Willie's just following behind. This is a cool shop. I like the flying crates. I'm gonna push one of the crates that's flying.
Yep. It just tumbles and goes someplace else.
It is. Come on, let's go find Silver so we can turn in the proof to the Arbiter.
All right.
Okay.
Someone
As-
opens the door. Kuma, I need your bits.
That's what they all say.
No.
Actually, Silrin, if you would have tried opening the door, it's locked right now.
Oh, okay.
The shop seems closed.
Someone's gonna kick the door. Not like to open it, but just like out of frustration, because this is where he heard Kuma was going.
All right. Kuma, you hear the door get slammed upon, and you, with your see invisibility, see a chain devil just kind of appear right beside the door.
Who's there?
You hear Willie's voice.
Did you lock the door behind you?
Did you lock the door behind you? Who?
I just nod to
Willie,
the chain
I
devil
will.
to see, like, please open the door for me.
It opens the door and unlocks it.
And I head out. With Willie in tow.
The
Oh, hey,
door
so-
shuts and locks behind you all.
Let's go see the Arbiter.
yes, please, let's. You only
Okay.
have, and I assume it's been like 30 minutes since.
Yeah, something like that. In fact, as you're walking around, you do see Jimmy and Mary down in that area as well. Yay.
Do we see them back?
You do.
Oh, hey!
So,
Well, now that we have everyone back together, let's go show the Arbiter proof that we actually killed these Yetis. So we can go back to the take and get paid.
Right.
Well, don't you also have something else to do?
Yes, but that can wait till after. Mary, did you happen to see Fang around here?
Oh yeah, he was playing with some kids over. They ran away. I don't know where they are right now. But
Alright, well, you don't need me to babysit you. Just go show the Arbiter the proof. I'm gonna go get my board.
doesn't look like Fang needed babysitting either, to be honest.
Sylvan ignores that and just walks off to find probably the alleyway where he first saw Larissa to find Fang.
Okay. You go down into that alley, and nobody's in it right now.
Fang, Larissa.
No response.
Does it? I know it's an alleyway. Does it look like there's any sign of struggle?
Roll an investigation.
Oh God, I'm horrible at these.
Yep. You asked.
Oh shit.
Dirty 20. Yeah, nothing like a sign of struggle. In fact, that little crate that she was hauled up underneath, the crate seems to have been moved, and all of the personal effects are no longer there.
That could be a good or a bad thing. Yeah. Wild shape into a dog, and try to sniff out where follow the scent essentially.
Alrighty. So you
I
all see
got-
Sylvan just turn into a dog, and roll your survival check.
Oh, I thought this alleyway was out of there because they were going to the. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't have the stats for the dog up at the time.
So
It's my bad.
Just
You
use
saw-
the ones for Super Fang.
Okay.
we saw him do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's looking for Sue. I didn't know they had that type of relationship. That's all I'm gonna say to Mary as we're walking.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong button. Also, someone's gonna growl at you because he hears that.
So, you begin tracking them down. You do smell wet dog around here. It's easy enough to follow after. And you are going to be spending the next hour or so venturing around Uthadurn trying to find Superfang.
Yeah, that's Sylvan's doing, but I assumed the party was going to go see the Arbiter.
Party, you go to the Arbiter?
Yeah.
Beautiful. The four of you walk all the way back down over to the massive halls, and you wait patiently inside of their room. The scrying eye is there, Kuma.
Hmm.
And as you're all kind of seated there, I need the 3 original party members to roll me a d20. Or sorry, I need Mary, Kuma, and Silrin to roll me d20s. Okay?
You said me as well? I mean, I'm not there.
You still need to roll it.
Okay, I did. Just
Kuma,
Yeah.
as you're seated there, a note kind of sears into existence in your hand.
All right.
These are emergency contracts that they send out from the Slayer's Take. Whenever there is something massive happening, they have a mass production of specific mages who can do this.
Hmm.
And apparently you just got your notification.
What is the contract?
You open it, unravel, and read through.
Is that an emergency contract, Kuma?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How many years have both of you been in the Slayer's Take?
What was it? 2?
Yeah, it was about like a year of us, I think, being freelancers, and then 2 we joined this when we were in the part of the Slayers.
Yeah.
So only 2 for
Well-
each of you then.
No, I would probably have been only 1 year.
Okay. So none of you have ever received an emergency contract before. But you were made aware of them under your previous stature.
Yeah.
Once you're at that tier, you are somebody who is always contacted for emergency contracts. There is a call to arms in Exandria, the Menagerie Coast in particular.
Okay.
Currently, down in the Menagerie Coast, their naval fleet of the Selezos has been decimated by untold creatures from the deep. Somebody's typing incredibly loudly. Please mute. Thank you. There are creatures from the deep that have surfaced inside of the shorelines of the Menagerie Coast. These creatures have already decimated an entire fleet of naval officers. Contract is put out for the immediate removal of these entities. Payment for all people involved, it will be a flat 5,000 GP, paid for by the Selezos. Payment for anybody who kills one of these creatures, 20,000 GP. Contract opens now.
Well, there's our next task. And I'm going to look to the scrying eye.
Yeah.
I recommend getting him in here quickly.
About 5 minutes go by. The door opens up. He's buttoning his shirt. Yeah, is something happening? Do you all need something? What?
Well, we need to get going, sort of, and we are here to, close our deal, basically.
I just placed a Yeti head right on his ass, like,
Oh,
I apologize for the rush, but an emergency contract has been put out.
what are you talking about? We've already contracted you.
Not for you.
What?
Down in the Menagerie Coast.
I don't
Another.
understand. But, well, thank you for the job well done. We have a feast, festival, ready for you all.
Unfortunately, we can't be staying that long.
What?
You don't want any of our accommodations? It's fine then. Let me go get your payment for this job.
Normally we would, but this unfortunately takes precedent.
Very well. Rude, always rude. Whenever we have to work with you people, it's always... And all of them are dead.
Yes, an avalanche killed him. We caused an avalanche that killed him.
Very well. They continue writing through, and
Jimmy.
then after they complete it, they go over to their desk, open up a bottom drawer, and pull out a chest and just slide it over towards you.
I pick it up, stick it in my bag of holding, and we need to find Silver. Come on.
Goodbye. And if you know how to get the thing out of the mountain, please let it out. It's very sad and lonely.
Wait, what are you talking about? I assume you all walk
Don't
out.
worry about it. It's right.
Willie and Jimmy, neither of you know what's happening from everything those two have been saying.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
If either of you have the ability to send Silver a message, tell him Bronze Estate now, emergency contract.
Okay. Willie's gonna see if he can do anything.
You have sending?
No.
Does Jimmy have sending?
Sun's on Jimmy.
He's an artificer.
Damn it.
So what are you guys doing?
Head into Bronze Estate and send out like a whistle that I would usually use to call
Sir
Super
Superfang?
Fang.
Okay.
That as loud as I can so that even Silren would hear this. That
Silren, because of beast shape, you still maintain all of your mental stats and abilities. So you, with your heightened awareness, hear that ear-shattering whistle that Kuma sometimes uses to fuck with you.
So yeah, Soren's doing really angry, but he's also in pain from it. So he's doing that thing dogs do, where they like cover their like snout, but he's trying for the ears, and he's like whining in dog form until the whistle stops.
wait 5 minutes, if not again. If he doesn't come by then, whistle again.
All right.
I'm still looking for Fang.
5 minutes go by. You hear the shattering whistle yet again. At this point, Kuma, Fang wanders up to you and goes, "Oh boy, hi, are we leaving? But I like it here. I just got a new house."
Yes, unfortunately, we're going to have to go as soon as Silren gets here, and
Okay, let me go get my pack. And she wanders off.
I recommend covering your ears this, about now.
I don't have earmuffs.
Pause over the ears for a second.
Silren, yeah, she does that. Silren, you've made it over to a small, raggedy-looking home of sorts. As you wander up over towards it and you open up the front door, are you still beast form?
Yeah, no, I'm still sniffing out.
You look in here and you smell Superfang, but you don't see her. And you also smell Larissa, but you smell what kind of stinks like 3 other people.
Oh no. Soren's still looking around.
Larissa walks over and goes, "Oh, hey, You're not Superfang." She pulls out a sling and just starts swinging it around towards you.
Yeah, Soren's just like, he's not appearing hostile, but he's just kind of looking around for Super Fang.
Okay. 19 to hit.
Fuck, that hits.
Okay. You will suffer 3 points of bludgeoning damage as a little pellet from the sling snaps right into your head. Get out! She starts swirling another one.
I'm gonna growl at her.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot you again. This time it's only an 8 though, it doesn't hit. Shoo! Get out! We don't have any food. Leave!
Yeah, Soren's just gonna try to ignore her and keep looking.
She's just gonna keep trying to fire at you. In time, you see 3 other kids wander out, and they are going to like grab sticks and start like poking at you, trying to get you to get out of here.
Damn it. Fucking kids.
Yep. 3 of them. After about like 5 minutes of all of this, Superfang wanders in and goes, "Oh, hi, Silren."
Where have you been? I'm talking as a wolf. Like
Oh, okay.
in wolf
Yeah.
form.
She goes, "Oh, I've been here. We found this place, and I bought it.
Who are they?
Oh, they're my pack." Superfang speaks back to all of them. "Don't worry, this is Silren. Silren is my friend. Oh, Silren, they don't like adults.
I noticed.
Also, you look like a dog."
I am aware.
Okay. She wanders in. "Ah, by the way, Kuma's trying to get you hear the ear-shattering whistle again. Attention." Ow.
Soren will now wild shape out. And be, I'm going to fucking kill that lizard.
Yeah,
No,
he
that's
said
actually-
there's an emergency.
Alright. Come on, let's get going, Fang.
Okay. All right, pack. We are moving out. And she starts
There-
marching, and the other 4 just start following behind her.
4?
Yeah, there's 3 other children and Larissa.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Larissa looks up and goes, "You're Superfang's friend, right?"
I'm her guardian. Yes.
Okay. Oh, don't worry. We have an emergency. It's usually not that dangerous. Let's go.
Fang, you know that we're going to be leaving soon, right?
But I have a house,
Yes.
and I have all of my pack. They need help. They're really bad at feeding themselves, kind of like you. I'll tell you what. I'll stay here, and I'll help them. And then you come back, and you'll see the rest of my pack.
That's not how this works, Fang.
Why? You said that I need to find a pack, and I need to save them. They are safe.
You're...
Kuma
Yeah, no,
sounded
Soren's
like where
actually-
you're going is super dangerous. He seemed
Yeah, so-
worried.
Yeah, Soren's actually lost in thought after she used his own words against him like that. Teaching her too well.
She listens a lot, actually. Better than most of the party members.
You know that you're not going to be able to stay here forever, though, right?
Well, sure. But I still need to look after them. They're just little puppies. They don't know any better. I mean, kind of like that one. His dad died in the mines. And they tried giving him to his uncle, but he really doesn't like his uncle. Apparently, his uncle's like a really bad man who does a lot of bad things in town. And he just doesn't want to end up living that type of life. So he ran away, and then I found him, and now he is safe. Also, they're putting Mary's name on this building. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, so that's that building.
Oh, yeah, I bought it.
Yeah.
I walked up and I said, pretty please.
Can I just protest that one?
You're not here yet, but yeah.
Well, no, because I think
Okay.
Mary's making a correction because she did, if I remember correctly, she did something with the paperwork.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Silveren's name is on it. On the building, but your name is on all the paperwork. Yeah, they're putting your name on the building. Isn't that great? But I bought it.
What?
Yeah. You look up at a sign that has S-Y. I told them your name starts with a C, but they didn't listen.
Soren looks at it long and hard, produces flame in his hands, and then extinguishes it, and then just walks away with your thing. Not burning down an orphanage today.
That's next week.
I wrote the name I wrote in the
Yeah.
paperwork.
Kind Silveren's kitty shelter. Yep.
I know
Don't worry,
someone's gonna pay for
Silveren.
this.
Don't worry, Silveren. I'll make sure everything goes so smoothly, okay? I will sit here and protect them.
Well, the issue is too is they also need to learn to protect themselves.
Of course, I will train them to hunt. They said I couldn't go outside right now because of, well, with the children, because of all the Yetis. But they said the Yeti should be taken care of within a few weeks.
We've taken care of the Yetis. We hunted them.
Oh, awesome. Hey, kids, we're going to go hunting.
Don't. Not yet. They're. Fang,
Yeah,
they're not ready for that yet.
so we should
However-
hunt in town.
That's.
There's rabbits,
No.
Squirrels? cats.
Careful about squirrels.
I've already killed 3. Or
Good, but-
we can do what you guys do, which is looting. We could loot the
That's-
trash cans, and we can loot the other places. Oh, we're going to find so many cool things. I'm going to teach them to sneak. All right, children, this is how you sneak. And
Wait.
she starts crawling on the floor.
Wait, look. You, kids. Listen.
All the kids are currently crawling like Super Fang.
Stand up for a second. There's certain processes to all this. It starts with a single step. I can't do much for that, for you, but I can at least look. You, he points to Larissa. and he holds out. Let me just double check this real quick. He holds out a. Oh no, it's. Yeah, he just holds out this like flower that's like it's kind of wilted a little bit. That was in his druidic component pouch.
Yeah.
Hold this.
She like takes it, but she's still swinging the sling. She
You're
doesn't
gonna
trust.
Good. Don't trust me. But for now, stop swinging that sling, and listen and do as I tell you for a second. With your other hand, he makes a motion. And then he says, and repeat after me, and he says a couple words. And then he wants to try to teach her this. I don't know if it showed.
That's something that takes a lot more than just a couple of words.
Well, it's an incantation, but it's...
True, but it's more of a spiritual connection that allows you to craft than it is just words. Because that's what sorcerers and bards do, just words. You actually have to like connect to the world for your magic.
Well, I mean, these children are connected to Fang.
Sure, she'll try, but she'll try. It just takes a lot more than just one drill.
You'll get used to it, but after a while, eventually, once you figure it out, he actually makes the effort now to cast that, and then the flower that was wilting before kind of springs to life a bit and blooms in her hand.
Her eyes go wide. Is this edible?
Technically, yes.
She eats it immediately.
Wasn't what I was... How many of you are hungry right now?
They all raise their hands, and Super Fang stands on her hind legs and raises both paws. Yeah. Oh. All right, kids, you can eat them, but they're not very good.
It's better than starving.
Yeah, I know, but it's not better than fat. And all the kids eat it, and they all go, "Eh, it's nasty." Even though it's not nasty, it's just not good.
It just tastes like vegetables.
No, it doesn't even taste like vegetables. Vegetables taste. These things are bland. They are bleak. They are nothing but sustenance. They're taking vitamins.
It's an MRE.
Well,
Oh,
no.
God.
MREs have a flavor.
Taste.
These lack flavor. You are eating water that is a little salty in texture.
Well, after they eat it, well, you still hungry now?
Little. No, you're just bored. Yeah, but bored's a form of hungry.
Ah, God damn it. How do you...
Don't worry, I'm going to teach them how to sneak. All right, kids, we're going to go back and sneak. Hey, Sylvan, be very careful, okay?
Same could be said for you, Fang.
I am always very careful and vigilant. Bunny.
What?
Very careful and vigilant. You see a rabbit run across the street in a different direction.
Don't start any trouble. Don't immediately trust strangers.
Oh, no. See, I have these people, and that is it. If they don't like the people, I don't like them, unless I already like them.
God.
That bronze fell is coming through as well, by the way.
Oh, good. I'll have a word with him. Just
wonderful. Oh, by the way, it's past their bedtime, so I'm going to take them inside, okay? You be careful, Sylvan. Bye. And all of them follow the leader back into the orphanage.
Sylvan just kind of stands there and watch, and like he's feeling something that he's like hardly ever felt in another being before, and that's just this like thing of pride. But it's also he also looks back at the name, and that pride gets kind of overwhelmed by this like rage that starts building up.
All right. Eventually, you make your way back over to the Bronze Estate. You see Kuma blowing the whistle loudly right out front still. Kuma, it's been like 30 minutes.
Soren, well, if he's still blowing it, Soren's just gonna smack him real quick with this.
Whoosh.
In the face, by the way.
That does damage, doesn't it?
It does, but you can take it.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh shit!
Crack right across your cheek.
You
do
done?
Yes, and you do realize I only blow that when I absolutely have to, right?
For 30. I had a more pressing concern at the moment. Well, what is so important that you had to blow that?
Emergency
for 30 minutes.
contract.
All right. Let me see.
I hand him over the contract.
And you read through it. Creatures of the deep, resurfacing, decimating a navy in the Menagerie Coast. This is bad.
Yeah, and there's also kind of Vesra territory too.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I don't know if it's literally their territory, but it's definitely like, oceans and stuff.
It's Vesa adjacent. It's not their area. Vesa is not in the Menagerie Coast. It's
Vesra, but
whatever. It's on the other side of Taldore, so not even on the proper. Actually, no. You're on the proper ocean, just the wrong side of the ocean. Because it's on the eastern side of Taldore. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I mean is like they were like water druids pretty much.
Mhm.
So this is his kind of ballpark.
So I recommend we need to get done with Major Bronze and we head over there as soon as possible.
Well, it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, but yes.
Fine.
Are we all? Who's together right now? By the way,
All of you. Just make it a lot
All right,
easier.
Yep. Well, yeah, it's going to have to wait until tomorrow evening to be specific because I have a meeting with Mills before that. So, Kuma had just decided that we weren't going to the celebratory feast for us
Because this takes precedence.
because
Kuma,
well, we're not leaving until
we're not leaving till tomorrow, so celebrate tonight out for all I care. Just be ready to leave tomorrow.
and we make decisions together, all of us. By the way, just
Well,
saying that out loud.
The fact that this still came to us, even though we've been quote unquote demoted, shows there is a lot more urgency than what we might initially seem.
Well, they send those out to everyone, don't they?
No.
Oh.
They don't.
Oh well.
Very few.
And it's at this point that Silverin, a note appears in your hand.
Same way that it did to Kuma.
Yep.
Someone will read it.
It says the exact same thing.
Someone puts it in his pocket. All right, and I'm gonna go talk to the major.
Hey, is there a way we can reply to that letter somehow?
Also, this
Is
Sending
Is there?
usually. Yeah.
gonna put the planar postal service out of business if they keep doing that.
it's a competitive postal service.
Because it seems to me that since we've been demoted, we shouldn't be qualified to take on such a dangerous task. So they'll have to
Or it shows that
reinstate her.
even though it shows that Laura might not like us, she recognizes our talents.
Well,
That
she'd have to reinstate our previous position. I'd say.
That or during the last 2 weeks we were away, Soen briefly glares at Willie, that they already sent people there to deal with it, and those people have failed and died. And as such, they're getting desperate on who to send.
Yeah, so exactly. That's why we have some leverage.
That's a funny way to put it, Mary.
I'm just saying we could use it to put some demands on the table. Other than just the payment, of course.
All right, well, while you're making those demands, whatever's happening is messing with whatever is going on in that region, as well as people are dying, so have fun. And Soen basically just walks into the building to see Major Bronze.
Yeah,
Yep.
I need to do so as well to get the barrel of the Black Moss Ale
Yep.
for Hedge.
You walk in there and you see Bronze is already standing on the staircase, waiting for you, Silverin. He
Yeah,
looks
so and goes
fucking
with-
exhausted. You know, he starts his mornings early to get his daughter for school, then works a 14-hour day to come home, to cook dinner, to take care of the house and the estate, and then
Yeah.
to send his daughter to bed, and then take care of his sickly wife.
Yeah, single dad life right there.
Yeah. And he looks
so-
fucking exhausted. Hey, you all ready? Alright, cool. Sylvan, up in my office. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, and Sylvan goes.
Ugh. Once you sit into the office, he pushes over a stack of paperwork. All right. So you can see right there that I purchased an estate for you. I put the proper wording, the names, and everything that you left listed on top of our contract for this. Good on you for attaching your name to it, man. I think you deserve it. Also, I am leaving the care of the estate to one of my personal friends. He's done a lot of charity work in the past. Back whenever the mine shafts would like crumble and fall and everything, he'd be a part of an expedition group that would go down there to try to save as many people as possible. Really good folk. I handpicked him myself. Sorry, everything's not done yet. Y'all been gone for just a day. This is the lease. This is all of the information. I've also put out a call to the other nobles within the region, giving them the opportunity for their name to be on a plaque inside the estate, so long as they would like to make a monthly donation to it. Is everything in order for you?
That's fine. Currently, as you've probably been made aware by Kuma and Mary, we are being tasked on an emergency contract, so we'll be heading somewhere rather dangerous.
Oh no.
I'm once again leaving my ward here, and as well as her pack. She says you've been stopping by every so often.
Oh, you mean the children? Yeah. We had a little bit of an issue where people thought that they were squatting in there, so I had to run down there to make sure they understood. Like, it may not be up and running yet, but they're more than welcome to stay there. I actually have a handful of my people currently getting some cots and beds and everything together from our emergency shelter, and I'm running it down there just as a temporary precaution. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I don't often say that lightly, by the way, but thank you.
And I mean, favor for the favor, right?
Right. Now, we did have an arrangement that I said I would try once I got back, and I've specifically prepared and not expended my magical ability for that.
Yeah. Come on. Right through, right over here. He seems very shaky and nervous right now. As you go over to the back door, the last door in the hallway, he opens it up. It's very
thing-
dark, other than a single candle lit on the on one of the nightstands.
Quick question too: is it like one of those medical, like hospital sort of things, where like somewhere near there is like a paperwork of the medical information?
So I'll describe it to you, as I was
Okay.
doing already.
Sorry.
This appears to be the master bedroom. There is a very large canopied, veiled bed that has the soft, silky linens lying gently across it. There appears to be a smaller cot right next to the bed. The only part of the room that's in disrepair right now, it's not made, it's not properly kept. Everything else is immaculate in here, and you only see the flickering of the single candle on the nightstand. There's a vanity mirror that is completely shut, put away, but everything on it looks clean, freshly scrubbed down, no matter what. Even the hairbrush doesn't have a single piece of hair lying in it. As you walk inside, you do see that there is a stand right next to that little cot beside the bed. On that stand, there are some medical supplies, the necessities for trying to deal with this, large pills as well. And he walks in and goes, so what do you need? What do we gotta do?
Well,
Oh.
you told me that she needs something to help regenerate.
Hey,
Can you go over the details again? Because I remember the regeneration was
Right,
needed for part of her body.
so her heart, we have medication that staves off the damage that has already been happening, but it's constantly sullying and starting to decay. And it's just in a perpetual state of getting worse. We've had every physician we could afford come by and look for her, but this is the medication. He picks up a small vial that has a bunch of little beads inside of it. Oh, yeah, it's her heart isn't doing so well. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeti. No. He pulls the drape open, and you see a very tired-looking elven woman taking very deep, long breaths. She's not terribly old for elven. She actually appears to be fairly young, but you can see the hollowness in her cheeks, the fading essence of her glance as she very, very exhaustedly opens her eyes and look over. Hey. All right. Laura, this is the physician I talked to you about. Silverin, Laura. She looks like she's trying to raise her hand, but it's very difficult for her to do.
It's all right, ma'am. Don't need to tire yourself out.
He said he's gonna take a look and see if he can't help you. She smiles. So,
Based off what I'm seeing right now, is there I am proficient in nature. Do I know if it's like a disease or?
roll medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not a nature thing. This is a medicine thing. So sometimes people are born different. Sometimes you have something set in you at the time of your birth that will catch up with age. Looking at her with everything that he's asked so far, you start examining, placing your hand on the chest to feel the rhythm of the heartbeat. It feels very shallow and stuttered as you are listening. And this seems to be something that just she aged into. It's a natural occurring thing, but sometimes, as good as magic is, low-level magic cannot solve all issues. There are certain things that only the most powerful people can manage, and there's no other easy way to say it.
All right. Yeah, with that case, Soren is not going to half-ass this at all, because, I mean, when this is a deal, he's of course not. So first things first, he's going to take a moment to once again summon that white snake from before, like the white snake spirit that kind of gently kind of circles the bedside, not getting too close, but it's as intimidating as it might seem for a white snake, it actually feels rather comforting.
Bronze immediately gets a little skittish, but she doesn't seem bothered by this at all.
Yeah. Then he's also going to say, "It's going to be all right, ma'am," and just kind of start off with this, just to maybe set it off in the right direction, hopefully. And then he's going to finally use this.
Right.
regenerate.
As you place your hands on either side of her and speak out the very quiet incantation, you whisper to the world, Exandria, asking for a little bit more assistance. Just strengthen her body. The world responds. You see her chest raise to a height that it previously was not.
And while as the regeneration is kind of going on as well, like I said before, Sylvan's not going to half-ass this. Once it's like looks like she's much healthier looking and more quote unquote stable, he's going to make sure whatever it is probably won't come again, and do that.
Now, you do instill with a bit more magic, helping out with this. Roll me another medicine check, please.
Uh-oh.
Her heart is regenerating, which is a lot more than it was previously doing. But she's going to need something like this probably every couple of years for the rest of her life. It is a natural born disease that she has. It's not something that magic just poofs away. However, she will probably be back to whatever state she was in previously to all of this within a day or so.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now she also, I guess, would lose a thing of exhaustion, I think.
Absolutely.
So that's good.
As soon as you do this, she opens her eyes with a smile and almost immediately falls asleep.
Sylvan is going to quietly kind of like the snake's still kind of circling and stuff, this bedside, but then it's like he snaps his fingers and it like slowly just kind of dissipates. And then Sylvan's going to quietly walk out of the room, gesturing for Major Bronze to follow if he's not too busy, like, next to his wife's side.
He'll walk out with you.
Uh,
Usually takes her a few hours to fall asleep.
Quick question, Jared. With that medicine, you said a couple years. Do I know more exact number?
Unfortunately not. That would involve, watching. This is science that you're dealing with magic.
Yeah, and the only science guy I know, Sylvan doesn't exactly trust.
Yeah.
No offense, Jimmy. Major, your wife will be back to her old self by tomorrow, from the looks of it. However, I need to inform you that the disease she has, it's a natural disease. It's not something magic can just poof away unless it is of the highest magic. So, in a couple years, she will need this sort of thing again. But
Hey.
for now, she will be back to her old self.
Right. All right. Whew, I gotta start saving. Oh, good job. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Sticks his hand up to you.
Sylvan just shakes it.
I'm gonna.
Well, it's on the bright side. There's an orphanage that I'm going to be checking in on to make sure everything's running correctly. So I should be in town every so often. Although I would ask that, are there any subterranean trees?
There's the alpine tree. It's over towards the main courtyard. It's been here as long as the first families arrived.
Well, if you can, a small pet project that might make my visits easier is plant that in front of the orphanage, in the courtyard of it.
All right, I will. We'll see you, Kuma.
See ya, man.
So, you head back downstairs, where everybody's kind of sitting around. Were any of you doing anything during this time? This probably took a very long time.
We're just sampling some ale or mead or whatever it was.
Are you just all plastered off the ale again?
No, not completely wasted.
Working on a lead pocket, working on a communication device, working on my enchantment for my firearm. Just name stuff. I'm working on it.
Willie was looking for magical bindings.
Oh, like these?
Oh. Like the thing that's holding that thing in the mountain, because he's sad about that. Said he tried to help.
Jimmy does have, what are they called? Something shackles. Let me find the name. Dimensional shackles.
Dimensional shackle.
It's a artificer infusion.
Alrighty. Oh, it's a wondrous rare magic item. You can place it on an incapacitated creature in addition to serving as
Actually,
mundane.
I don't think Willie was there when he showed the group because they were inside the cave. He was comparing it back to the choker that we had found. So Willie wouldn't know about that yet.
Right.
Unless he was saying, hey, I got to go look for this.
Gotcha.
He's
Never
like,
mind. Sorry.
For like some sort of rite or ritual area that's probably magical. He sent Lyram off to do it too, but that's all he's doing.
So, you all do a little bit of sampling of alcohol. However, you do hear throughout the town that is becoming a bit more jovial and lively. If anybody would like to participate in the festivities.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Mary's been annoyed since Kuma destroyed their feast for for the rest of the group. So.
All right. You head out. Bronze does come downstairs right before you head out, and those of you with the higher passives, you do see like the redness around his eyes from crying. Hey, so excuse me if I don't go out to participate in your celebration, but whenever y'all are in town, come by. I'll tell my guards you have a place to stay. Okay? No reason to get an in. All right?
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Mary, you head out into the town, where music begins playing over down towards the hall, the grand hall where all of the politicians hang out. As you walk closer towards it, a few of the people look over at you a bit strangely, and then over towards the front stage, where we have the Arbiter currently giving a big speech. As soon as he sees you, he waves to a couple of his guards, and one of them comes over towards you, Mary. Scoot, please join us on stage.
All right. I just wanted to take part in the celebrations, but all right.
Well, we celebrate right here, and with it done.
Fair enough.
Hey, The moment you get brought onto the stage, everybody begins looking a bit more strangely. Fair folk of Uthadern, we have here one of the champions that I acquired from the Slayer's Take to handle those dreadful beasts plaguing our land. They all start applauding very happily. Amaryllis, that one is you, right?
Yes.
Okay. A wonderful, beautiful lady decided to take up this position and to slay the evil yetis ambushing our good folk here. The applause
Yes.
intensifies.
I just look a bit flustered, really.
As per Uthadern tradition, we will have a sculpture erected to our savior. I assume as the leader of this group, you will take on that responsibility.
Of sculpting? No.
Of being sculpted.
Oh, right. No. Well, can't you just make like some kind of amalgamation of all our features?
I can certainly ask. That should not
Can
be.
I ask, Bureau?
Yeah.
I'm not there, but can I ask, this guy is he giving off like creepy game show host vibes? Like, we're gonna sculpt you.
I mean, maybe. If only you could roll insight.
I turn and address the crowd a little bit, and I raise my voice and I say, like, and our success would never have been possible without the assistance of Major Bronze, who has proven invaluable in taking on this external challenge.
You immediately
Also-
see a blood vessel just right on the forehead.
It is good to have exceptionally competent commanders in the guard who are able to assist. Also, there is, of course, I should mention Mills, Cortan Mills, the mining foreman, who's also our cartographer, who's also deserve a lot of credit in assisting and guiding us to the place.
The Arbiter takes a step forward, adjusts his shirt, and looks at you expectantly.
Yes. I acknowledge his presence by slightly nodding in his direction. Right. Thank you, and I hope you all have a very good celebration.
As per usual, for the next 12 hours, all shops and places of food are to accommodate these heroes with whatever they require. Thank you all. He just storms off stage. God, that is cold. I mean, you're right. Damn, that's cold. Just
And I just prance off and of the stage. I mean, and just participate in the celebrations after that.
So after you you jump down off the stage and start moving through the crowd, many of them go over and they want to shake your hand. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my wonderful grandmother can now start working again. Oh, that's great. Thank you. People start coming over. Like, there are people with large reams of fabric going, would you like this? Would you like it?
Is it good fabric?
Roll an investigation.
Let's see. Investigation.
5. It is so good.
Fine. Yes, I'll take it. No.
Very well. And they just give you an entire spool of fabric. Somebody else walks over to you and goes, "Oh, would you like a custom pair of heels? I can make them, no problem."
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
Yes, of course. I just need to get your size real quick. And they measure you as you're walking. Like, oh, shit, okay. And then people start walking towards you with the good things, mead and food.
Right. And I'm constantly just up. What's it called? Up talking Major Bronze. Sort of
Roll a
saying
persuasion.
how much credit he deserves and how honorable and loyal and steadfast he is.
Roll a persuasion. Oh Jesus! Yeah, that's you. I forgot. That's actually a pretty meh roll. 26. Everyone in the crowd's like, Major Bronze. He did it. He just let you stay in his. Oh, that is what Major Bronze really. Wow. Did he run for election? Oh yeah.
Also, and you should. He's in a bit of some like assistance in his private life. Nothing too big. I don't want it to come off as like charity. Just be kind and maybe help out a little bit.
Didn't he send a letter out asking for an orphanage donation? Oh, I mean, if he's doing wonderful work like that, I mean, we should definitely consider him for the next re-election. You see
Yes,
the Arbiter on stage just
You should.
fucking fuming at you. But yes, you know what? Roll me D4. Roll me a D6. 26 is pretty good. I'll give you a D6.
Okay.
All right. Unfortunately, with the people you're talking to, only 2 of them are now going to be donating to the new orphanage.
All right.
But they will probably be long-term donators to it.
No.
Everyone else back in Bronze Estate, within an hour or so, the party just moves past the estate and kind of envelops most of the Undercity at large. And you all hear the very loud, bombastic playing of music and people shouting very joyfully with glee. Mary, I don't know if you're performing at all, but if you are, they definitely hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm not performing.
All right. Yeah. During all of the commotion, huh?
Yeah, no, I want to. Yeah, I can talk about that later, maybe. I wanted to just take on, with Alter Self, take on the form of the Arbiter for a little bit, and
Can Alter Self do that? I know you can add features. I don't think it disguises you though.
Yeah, when I'm casting, well, disguise self as well.
Oh, then
I
that
suppose.
you can absolutely do then. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and just walking around pretending to be him, acting really dishonorable, and just being a general dick to people.
Give me a stealth check first to sneak away from the crowd to put on the Arbiter's disguise.
Yeah.
Let me roll. Okay. So you end up sneaking away from the crowd into an establishment and hiding away through inside of the kitchen, leaving through the back door, and when you walk back around, looking like the Arbiter himself.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you doing?
Well, I'm acting like I'm really drunk and annoyed that I'm not getting more credit. I'm just saying that out openly. And saying that none of the other arbiters are as good as I am, and that piss fucker Major Bronze, he doesn't deserve anything. He's an asshole.
You have the actor feat, right?
Yeah, and diplomat.
Okay.
And
Christ.
expertise in performance acting.
Go ahead and roll it. It's just
Be careful, you might get him reelected.
I can't seem to roll above a 10 today, but anyways.
But I mean, 25 is pretty good, and some of the people are like, "Yeah, that guy's an asshole," and then you move to different crowds, and they start going, "Didn't he just build a fucking orphanage? What have you been doing with all those kids running around town with no homes?"
Fucking rascals. They don't deserve anything. Arr.
One of
Oh,
them
God.
will actually punch you in the face. Are you going to try to dodge as him, or are you like?
Yeah, I'll try to evade it and run off like a real
All right,
coward.
because it was a 16 to hit, so you duck underneath it and just run through the crowd. People are like, fuck you, Batchwell. As you're running past, Batchwell up on the stage looks around and goes, what the hell? What did I do? Jesus Christ.
And after an hour of doing that, I'm just heading back.
All right.
Quick thing, I tried to do the tempt fate thing in the
I
Twitch
disabled
chat.
it.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I'm leaving it disabled until I catch up on all my games, like with actual plot things.
Well, I mean, this could have been a plot thing.
Yeah, it could have been. I want to do my things, and then I'll re-enlist it. So anyways, as you're doing all of this, do you eventually go back to being yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, roll me a d20.
Okay.
All right, not good enough. You eventually turn back into yourself, and people are very joyful. People are already taking your sizes to build you whatever outfit you would like. They are more than happy to give you some custom work. There is a man who's like, can you sit still just like in one area for like an hour so I can get your outline? I'm going to draw you a portrait.
No, you don't have to do that.
You don't want to... I mean, I do wondrous portraits.
Well, it's fine.
My grandfather painted Scanlan Shorthold.
Well, is your grandfather anywhere near?
No, he died.
Oh, sorry.
But he taught me everything I know.
Right, well, fine. Can you maybe do it a little bit quicker? And I pull up my skirt a little bit, show some ankle, and give him bardic inspiration.
Sure. What's your inspiration? D10 or D8?
D6.
Oh yeah, you're low level bard, high level rogue.
Yep.
That is going to be a 25. Okay, yeah, he gets your like outline within like 30-40 minutes or so, and then just goes,
Right.
everything's wonderful. I shall mail this to the Slayer's Take for you. It should take me about a week.
If you could send it maybe to, just put it in, send it to Major Bronze, I'd say.
Very well. Oh, I thought he was married.
Yeah, he is, but just for safekeeping, you know.
Oh. Just keeps drawing. But anyways, at one point during the night as well, you do get Mills kind of like trying to signal you at the door, like,
Hey.
he motions towards the bathroom.
I step over to him.
He slides into the bathroom.
I slide after him.
Okay, you close it. It's a small little enclosed place, and he goes, all right, so I got your raw materials for you. Also, why the hell did you tell people that I was helping you and shit? I told my boss that I had the case of the fucking shits.
Well, I just said you assisted.
Right, yeah, but like, I took 3 days off of work. I mean, they're happy that I helped you, but that was dangerous, you know? Like, that was... They could, like, if they thought I was lying to them, they might find out about more lies that I've told them.
Yeah, well, sorry about that. I just thought you deserved some credit.
I mean, I really appreciate credit, but what I really like is gold.
Right.
Speaking of which, he holds up a big bag, and he's holding it with his one hand and, like, pushes it over to you. I got it.
Oh, right. Thanks.
You lift it, and it is 40 pounds of lead.
Ugh, fuck. This is heavy.
Yeah. Also, it'll run you about another 15 gold or so, but I figured we could take that off the tab when we do some more business in the near future.
Right. Yeah.
Perfect. By the way, I love the celebration. Going pretty well.
Yeah, it was fun.
If you have a chance to go to Manusha's, they have these. They have these little crumpets.
Oh.
Jelly filled, cream filled, chocolate cream filled, chocolate glazed, Regulated
delicious.
beans. Oh, they are so good. They're only open like 3 hours a day in the morning, but right now, I've passed by there 3 times.
Oh, yeah, I'm running.
Well, looking for you, of course. You know.
All right. Can I ask just a small favor? Because
Hey.
well, I have to go and check this chocolate store out.
Oh yeah. Minucious.
Minucious. right?
Minucious.
Would you possibly be able to get someone to just have the lead over to Major Brahms? Just so Jimmy, he's staying over there, so just so he can.
Oh, if Jimmy's there, I'll bring it by myself. No problem.
But
yeah.
the lead itself isn't illegal or anything, right?
Oh, it is.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
this quantity of it.
right. Okay. Well, it'll be fine. Yeah.
All right, no problem. He takes it back from you. I'll go deliver it to him myself.
Thanks.
Do you want to leave first so nobody, I'll wait
Yeah,
like 30
sure.
minutes or something?
Yeah, something
All
like
right,
that.
yeah. All right, well, enjoy your celebration.
Thanks. You too. Yeah, and I just take off, go get some chocolate sweets and stuff, and eventually start heading back.
Alrighty. He waits half an hour. Inside of Bronze's estate, you all hear. Hello, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm in here. Oh,
The guards aren't letting me inside.
okay, I'll be right out.
All right.
Just go down and pick up the material from him.
Yep, he hands it over to you. There you go. Here are the donuts you asked for.
Oh, that's great. I think it's all here. And how much was it?
Oh, we're not worrying about any of that. It is fair and even since all of you helped to save this city, he says uncomfortably between 2 of the guards.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Jimmy, this is 40 pounds of raw lead. Your donuts.
Oh, I'm putting it like on ouch.
Okay.
So there's 40 pounds on top of this like 8-inch little thing that just starts crawling across the floor.
It's just scraping. All right, you have a good one, all of yourselves. I'll see you around. Keep up the good
Thanks
work,
for bringing
guys.
everything.
Yeah, you take care of. Enjoy the donuts, and he walks off. Willie and Silver, and apparently there's donuts now.
Oh, Willie went exploring for some magical bindings.
Yeah, and Sylvan's not participating in the celebrations. He's just going to the orphanage and sleeping in a corner.
So, Willie, roll me an investigation.
Okay, this isn't gonna go well. Good thing we sent Lyram out. He'll do something good, I'm sure. Oh, that's not too bad.
There's a gnat in here. 19, not bad. You go by the one magic shop you know, which is the one that you were brought into by Kuma earlier. It's nice, but it's closed. You knock and there's no answer, no reply. Apparently it's still closed. You start asking around to certain people, and they all point you back towards that shop, the oddity shop. Apparently there's not really any other magic shop that would have something like what you're looking for. Yeah. Magical bindings is not something most people sell legally.
Oh no, it's not. No, he's trying to find like what would bind something to an area.
Oh, so you're looking for magical knowledge?
Yeah, like that.
Oh.
Probably a church or something.
Oh, so you're trying to find the seal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that's going to take you in a library to figure out.
Okay, I guess
You look around Uthadern as much as you want, and you don't find it. Neither
okay.
does Lyram.
Okay. Then that, yeah, that was it.
Alrighty. So, an evening of drinking, camaraderie. Mary, are you doing anything else?
Just stuffing myself with chocolate.
The crumpets are fucking amazing.
I'm bringing as many as I can back to the estate.
Okay.
And getting somewhat tipsy.
Jimmy, are you doing anything or?
Just working again. Got to do lead pockets, communication devices, enchantment stuff. Yep.
Alrighty.
Working.
And Silverin just sleeps in the corner. Then, early next morning, everyone downstairs. Mary, you were going to stay out like most of the night, right? Partying?
Yeah.
Until the party died down?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Close to when the rooster would crow, if there was roosters here, you hear the downstairs door opening, slamming open with Mary stumbling in. It's now roughly 7 a.m. You have not slept at all. You are shit-faced. And the party is just now starting to fall asleep.
Have you tried the crumpets?
You see a woman, an elven woman, sitting at the table downstairs across from you, Mary. No, I actually haven't had a crumpet in a long time. Do you mind if I take one?
Sure. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Clora. I am Clora Bronze. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Yes, you are Amaryllis, right? My husband has told me many things about you.
Hey, you're the wife. Or is that you?
Yes, I am.
Right.
Very slender elven woman with like green streaks in her hair tied all the way back, longer ears that hook backwards slightly, with like little green trillings downwards, which you would understand would be associated with wood elves. Yes, my husband told me a great many things about you. I'm sorry for his sense of humor. I'm sure you weren't actually flirting with him.
No.
I can't imagine he could pull somebody as beautiful as you.
I don't know. He pulled you.
Well, you're right. I do have many flaws.
I thought you were like bad. I mean, sick.
I'm feeling much better today.
Good.
But thank you for your concern. Would you like a cup of tea, a cup of coffee?
I need to sleep.
Well, we have plenty of rooms upstairs.
Thanks. And I just fall asleep on the table.
Within a couple of hours, the other 4 people come downstairs. You see Mary is asleep, and there's an elven woman sitting there. You see the child is also at the table, who actually has manners right now. She's being very kind, very nice to everybody, and her mother is seeming to be helping her with a little bit of etiquette that she's trying to work out.
Really downstairs.
I'd assume you all go downstairs eventually. Silverin will make his way over here in time as well.
Willie's gonna ask the kid that's in private school, have you ever heard of something being trapped in ice in a mountain, sealed away?
She looks over at you. Yes.
Oh, where's this? Do you know where the seal is?
No.
Oh.
It's a children's story.
Can you tell me? I was told the story last night by Marcus on Khalifa. That's like my girlfriend.
She rolls her eyes exaggeratedly, and her mom just like looks down at her and she goes, I am sorry. You are a welcome guest in our home. She looks at her mom, who nods. The story tells of the Badosha. Badushan. A creature as old as Wildmount, back during the age of Arcanum, who was on the side of some evil, bad people and who was put to sleep by a mother of some kind.
Mother.
Yes.
Mother would do that, though.
I don't know. I haven't heard the story in over 5 years as I'm growing up.
Who told you this story?
My mom.
Looks over at the mom.
Well, everything she told you is actually true, but it is just an old fable of sorts. By the way, your friend here gestures at Mary, who now has a pillow under her head and a bowl where she's drooling into. She brought crumpets. Would you like some?
Yes.
Here you go.
Willie devours it.
Yeah, it's really good. Super sugary. But yes, it was actually the mother of the land who managed to do that. Some people worship her, the Wild Mother.
Oh,
Yes,
sounds like something Silverin would know.
mayhaps. But yes, this entity was going to be devastating to the region, and during the birth of Uthadern, they managed to seal it and put it to sleep so that it would not cause any, well, storms that would be too treacherous for us to possibly survive here after the calamity. Again, all of this is a wives' tale, probably just meant to warn you of how you treat nature and how sometimes the nurturing touch of a parent can be better than the stern glare of somebody else. She smiles at her daughter.
I don't know. I wouldn't like a parent that just locks someone away forever.
Well, she put
Changes
him
the
to
people.
sleep.
It didn't seem like it was sleeping.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Nothing. Oh no! Actually, we saw like something stuck in a mountain, and it was lonely and sad. Very nice. It was nice.
It was not nice.
Silverin walks in.
I thought it was nice.
Well, you think a lot of things.
Well, anyways, there's no point in filling your head with all of these fables right now. We have to get you to school. Your father's been doing your hair, hasn't he? Yeah. I'll take you upstairs, and I'll show you the 3-row bow. And they go upstairs. By the way, pleasure to meet all of you as well. She, just, like, grabs your shoulder, Silverin, as she walks by and squeezes it, and just keeps going.
Solon doesn't really respond, but he just acts normal.
So, with all of you eating breakfast and probably trying to figure out what it is you're going to be doing next, I think this is probably where we're ending the session, everybody. Players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. We will be back again next week, unless you're watching this, in which case there's probably more VODs up by now. So, we'll see you all around eventually. Bye-bye.